for the Cavs, and the Cavs lost again last night, this time to a blazing hot Trail Blazers team who've won 11 straight. LeBron did his part, as usual, 35 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. But on the other side, Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum combined for 53 points. So Cleveland has now lost 7 of 12 since the All-Star break. Here's LeBron James after the game.
It's been a long time since I haven't played, with another All-Star, on my team. So, having Kev out, it's been very, very challenging, obviously, for all of us. Kev is, big usage rate on our team. We get the ball when things get chaotic. We can throw it to him in a low post and get some things going. But it's not just Kev. We're missing Double T as well. Rodney went back out again. You take the. Obviously, you want to win every game, but my approach doesn't change.
Let's talk about this team. Kevin Love's supposed to be back, next week?
Yeah.
Maybe next week? With
February 20, or March 23rd, they think. It'll be a week from today.
Anyway, how big a deal are the Cavs' struggles right now without Kevin Love in there?
I mean, they're huge. I mean, look at... I watched the starting lineup last night when they came onto the court. I'm like, goodness gracious. Like, they're going to get pummeled inside. So it's not only Kevin Love, Kevin Love's scoring ability, Kevin Love's ability to be able to stretch the court, but, man, they're overall rebounding. And Tristan Thompson's out. So, this injury on top of other injuries, like, they can't recover from this. Like, this is what I expect to see. The thing that I like the most is LeBron played as hard as he can play. He played offensively. He was very, very aggressive from the beginning of the game. That's all LeBron can do. Now, the rest of them, that's up to the organization. These are the players. Rodney Hood, right now, he's not an NBA starter, marginal NBA starter. Jeff Green, he's not supposed to be a starter. Cal Korver, he's not supposed to be a starter. And George Hill has been bad. All right, now you have J.R. Smith coming off the bench. He contributes 3 points in 27 minutes. So there are so many things that I can complain about that, of course, they miss Kevin Love. And LeBron left Cleveland the first time. Why? To play with all-stars. To play with Chris Bosh, to play with Dwayne Wade. That team that he was on yesterday, that's the worst. And I've been saying this for a while. Man, that's the worst lineup I've seen LeBron with since the first time he was with the Cavs. Last night's lineup they had no chance to win that game.
The lineups that he's been playing with the last few games, because one big man you left out that they were missing yesterday was Larry Nance. You're missing your first-string center, your second-string center, your first-string power forward, which is why Ante Zizic, who was no fault of his own, but a punchline on this show early, because whenever we talked about the Kyrie trade, I would jokingly say, and don't forget, the Cavs got Ante Zizic.
Yes.
Like, he's now getting NBA minutes. Dude named John Holland, who I know he didn't think he was going to be actually playing in games because of the haircut he has. Like, he didn't think he'd be in a starring role. He's out there. So, like, the only thing I can compare it to recently for LeBron is the lineup he had in the NBA Finals against the Warriors the first time. When Kyrie got hurt, when Kevin Love got hurt, when Matthew Dellavedova was playing a starring role. But at least then, JR was playing better. Shump was on the team. He was playing better. Like, you know what I mean? There were reasons to believe, like, okay, there are some pieces here that make sense. What's going on right now with the Cavs that is so frustrating, I don't mind what happened in the front court, because LeBron was great, and you are missing your top 3 rotation front court guys. I will give them a pass on that, and if people are waking up or watching this right now, they probably didn't see the end of this game. LeBron pulled it within 2 with a couple minutes left, like they were in this game against the hottest team in basketball. What bothers me is this. If the Cavs backcourt isn't going to score, can you guard? If you're going to play 27 minutes and take 3 shots, can you not, in those 27 minutes, let C.J. McCollum or Dame Lillard, whoever you're checking, light you up? I know those are great players. Dame's a great player. C.J.'s a really good player. Like, the only guard that played well was Jordan Clarkson, and I didn't even think he played well defensively. Like, you cannot have the least productive backcourt in the NBA. You can't, and they've had it for months now.
When we used to talk about Kevin Love's return, we'd say, the question was, well, how is Kevin Love going to fit back into this rotation, right? Where is he going to fit in? How are they going to be able to bring him back in? Now it seems like it's just LeBron and Kevin Love, and they're going to have to, once he gets in, that's going to be the 5 that they're going to, and that's going to be the rotation that they're going to put in.
That's how they started the season.
But they're only going to have like a week or so, week and a half, 2 weeks until the playoffs start.
Kevin Love is an established star. We know what he can do. The question is not how does Kevin Love fit in. Kevin Love is a legitimate. He's going to get his 20. He's going to get his shots. But when you have Kevin Love there, what's not going to happen is you're not going to get out-rebounded 50-34. You're not going to get second chance points 20-4. So it's not a matter of fit. When you're an all-star, you get on the court, and the rest of the pieces, they fit around you. His ability to be able to score the basketball and LeBron James' comfort level with a player like Kevin Love goes through the roof.
Man, I'm going to do something to you that you do to me sometimes, because I hadn't seen this. I hadn't seen that number. Say the second chance point stats again.
Let's go 20-4 rebounds, and let's go 50-34.
That's an outrage. That's a flat-out outrage to get. Listen, second chance points 20-4 cannot happen. Not when, by the way, you're not on a second night of a back-to-back. By the way, the guys out there for you should be trying to take advantage of these additional minutes. And not, by the way, when the best damn player in the world in year 15 announces to everyone early, we here to play and to win tonight. No excuse that LeBron wasn't locked in. He's dunking from 14 feet out on Nurkic's head, and he's giving you 35-14, 6, 3, and 2. Is it enough to ask George Hill, Rodney Hood, J.R. Smith to show up? Like, just show up. It's frustrating. And again, Portland's playing really well. Like, losing to Portland, there's no shame in it.
No.
But losing that way because of effort plays, 50-34 rebounds, 20-4 second chance points is
and
ridiculous.
you're seeing LeBron get frustrated. You saw him get frustrated with the head coach, Tyronn Lue, on the sideline, which is, you see it sometimes, you don't see it that often. So obviously he's starting to feel this as well.
We see it, Jenna.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see it?
No, he's getting angry.
You sure you
I'd be
saw it?
angry,
We see
too.
You saw it?
Peeked at it, saw it.
Coming up, do you think Eric Mangini saw it? That's all I really want
Oh,
to
he
know.
was locked into West Coast NBA last night.
It's Taco Friday.
He didn't even text me back. He's on next. Talking football.
My people.
A dunk on you from 13.